All right. Hello, 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 hello. I love saying that.
Yes, you do.
Come on in, viewers. It is Monday. It's 6 p.m. And you know what that means. It's Green Table Senior Care Talk Show time. Yeah.
Yes. Like we be so in such anticipation for the show and the topics. And I don't know, just excited.
Yes. So, viewers, listen. I need you all. First of all, let me just um, say, viewers, say hello in the chat. Let us know you can hear us and see us okay. And I just want to say hey to my OGs who come on faithful every Monday. Hello. We see you. We appreciate you. We thank you for tuning in every single Monday. So, holler at us in the chat. Holler at us. And to our newbies, welcome. You are in a great community. We do all the things. You get all the information, all the resources here. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. So
Yes.
what we need you to do now is to share. We need you to tag caregivers, those past caregivers, those current caregivers, those who will be caregivers, those who will need caregivers. So that, I think that touches everybody. So tag them in the comments, share this on your platform, because listen, we're going to be doing some real talk tonight.
Real talk.
And so let's go ahead and jump in because I'm excited. I'm ready to get in. It's going to be juicy. It's going to be some good stuff today. And so I'm Jessica Wright.
And I'm Ishonda Blue.
And we are your co-hosts of the Green Table Senior Care Talk Show. And we are your senior experts.
Yes.
So listen, I love to tell you what this Green Table Senior Care Talk Show is all about. We're all about resources, give back, informing individuals, family caregivers, again, those who are currently caregivers, those who will be caregivers, and those who will need caregivers. We're trying to inform you of what you need to do, how you need to navigate, how you need to move, what are the do's and the don'ts that you need to know about in senior care, in this healthcare industry, period. So we talk about that. We talk about entrepreneurship. We talk about all the things here on the Green Table. So again, share, like, hit your notification, hit your subscribe button wherever you're watching us at. Make sure you tune in every Monday, 6 p.m.
Yes.
So, Ishonda, tell the viewers, why are we the senior care experts? Who are we?
Well, we're registered nurses. We've been doing this for 40 something plus years. We have been owning and operating our own senior care business for over 18 years. We've done everything from home care, adult daycare, personal care homes, ALS management, transportation, you name it. We've done it in the senior care industry. We are your number one choice for adult daycare. We have franchise opportunities. So if you want to open your own adult daycare, which is the future of senior care, just let us know. But that is just a little bit about who we are on tonight.
All right. Well, you heard it right here, who we are, why we're the senior care experts. So listen, DM us, email us, go to the website. If you need any help, call us. We can help you. But listen, we're going to jump right in because, listen, we want to use all of our time. We've already used a few minutes, but I want to jump in about tonight's topic.
Yes.
Listen, this topic is one that hit home for so many caregivers. You know, the unseen weight of caregiving, what family doesn't always see.
OMG. Now, this topic was requested by a family caregiver, and when she started describing what was going on, I'm like, we see this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It is the unseen weight of caregiving, and what happened is the family members, they're not able to really express, what's really going on, and they usually shoulder that weight.
Yeah.
And so tonight we're going to hopefully expose and talk about what that looks like for a family caregiver that they never talk about. Right?
Yeah. So this is a safe place, you guys. So caregivers, we need you all to chime in. We need you all to talk about it, because there's a lot of caregivers who are doing this alone, who's doing this afraid, and they need to know that this too, this is not unusual.
Yeah.
And so,
and we don't want anyone to feel bad, right?
Yeah.
We don't want, because if you're a family member and this touches you, because we're going to be talking to family members of a family caregiver. If this touches you, we don't want you to feel bad. We're not trying to point a finger. We're just trying to get you to maybe see or hear what's not always said when someone is kind of fostering and, like I said, holding on that weight of being the main family caregiver.
Yeah, because we have the responsibility. It's hard, like you said, to share that with your loved ones, to express it during that time. It may come off offensive, it may come off aggressive. So this is a place where we can voice, things that we've heard, seen, and felt.
Yeah.
Because we're caregivers ourselves, have been caregivers ourselves. So we're going to be really keeping it 100. So listen, viewers, if you are a caregiver or you know someone who is, tonight is for you.
Yes.
And so again, I invite you, I said it in the beginning, I invite you to share this on your platform. Tag someone who you know who's currently a caregiver, will be a caregiver, who has been a caregiver, so they can chime in and we can talk about it. And people who are not in this situation, they can truly see and understand what caregivers go through, right? They may not be having this experience now, but they can see it and they can kind of prepare themselves. So please share this on your platform. Chime in the conversation in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and start it off. And my number one thing that I want to expose on tonight is caregiver burnout.
Okay, let's talk about it.
It's real. Give me some amens. I need some backup in the comments. So I want to talk about caregiver burnout. And what I want to start out with first is the statistics.
Okay.
Because I like statistics. We can get up here and we can talk and we can say things, but the statistics, the numbers, they don't lie.
That's right.
And so what the statistics say about burnout is that over 60% of caregivers report high level of stress, and nearly 40% experience depression or anxiety. This came from AARP. And so burnout is real.
Yeah.
These statistics are real. And so burnout, what is caregiver burnout? Caregiver burnout is, you doing it all alone. You're burning on both ends of the stick, they say. You're caregiving, you're caring for other people, you're working, you're doing all the things. And so you're burning on both ends of the stick.
Yeah.
That's burnout. That's caregiver burnout. That's an example of caregiver burnout. So, and then I always like to talk about family caregiving, how this is hitting home for everyone. It says family caregivers provide an estimate of 36 billion, that's with the B, billion hours of unpaid care annually in the US.
Wow.
Billion.
36 billion.
So listen, we got to talk about this because this is hitting home for so many people. And so let's shine a light on it.
Well, this actually goes into what I want to talk about. You talked about caregiving burnout, that there's 36 billion family caregivers or caregivers out there that's doing this unpaid. But do people really know what caregiving is? That's the question. Caregiving is a full-time job. It's not just helping out. It's a full-time job. That's managing medications. It's making sure they get dressed properly. It's making sure they get food, get fed properly. It's making sure they get to doctor's appointments. It's making sure they get to bed. Oh, get bathed, get dressed.
The environment is safe.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go on and on. Chime in, viewers.
It is a full-time job, and some people think it's just helping out, or they may be doing one or two things, but it's really a full-time job, and that is why it leads to burnout and all the
Stress,
things. Yes,
anxiety, depression. Because what I see a lot of people, like I said, it's a weight, and they don't know how to express. They don't know how to ask for help. They don't know, or maybe they are, and so this is causing this burnout. And so, yeah.
And the next thing I was going to mention is leads to a mental and emotional toll. What that means, caregivers often carry silent stress, guilt, and anxiety. Many feel unseen. Because remember, I just said people think they're just helping out. No, they're doing more than helping out. They're being a caregiver. It's a full-time job. But they feel unseen or unsupported by family, especially when others live out of town.
Wow. And we see this so often because the parents, the senior, they're here, they're still back home. The kids have moved to another state, another city, and maybe it's one sibling that's there.
Yeah. That even happened to us. Like, when we were taking care of grandma, and the other family members, most of them were out of town. Well, everybody thought, well, hey, they down there with grandma. They'll take care of her.
Yeah. They're already there, and then this can do so much. We could just say so much about this because, everybody's not a caregiver. True that.
True.
That is true. And so, but we all still can do and still take part. You don't have to do the physical, if you don't feel comfortable with the bathing, the toileting, it's still something you can do.
Yeah. That's my next topic. Let's hit it.
Okay.
What family members can do even from afar? Small gestures matter. Covering a weekend, sending a meal, paying for respite care. So you can't be there. That's okay. What if you paid for respite care, or simply calling and checking in?
Yes. Oh my God. Sometimes the person just needs to talk to someone. If they just had someone just calling, checking in on them, that is a support that person don't have to do, that weight that they don't have to carry. So it's just so many things that could be done. Like you said, I know we talked to people and they said, the caregiver, they have planned, they're looking for this time off. And the person is from out of town is coming, and they said, I'm going to do this weekend. And then they're like, well, something came up. But the main caregiver has planned their whole, plans, all their plans around it. And they need this relief. They need this support. And so, because burnout, it is real.
Well, you just hit the last topic that I want to talk about.
Oh my God.
So you've already talked about it. It's the cost of canceled plans, right? And it's because it's so common. We see it all the time. But the cost of canceled plans, like you may sign up, or you may say you're coming to help out, and maybe something come up in your life, and I just tell them I'm not coming.
I'll come next weekend. I'll make it up.
Oh my. So we're going to talk about, canceled weekends, how this really deeply affects caregivers' well-being and creates emotional setbacks.
Wow. Viewers listening, you all chime in, because I know this hit home for so many caregivers, so many family caregivers, and we want to help you. We want to help you have healthy conversations. We want to be able to help you relate to your family member or support system, how they can help, even if it's not physically being there, like you said, if they're from afar, how they can still help you,
Right.
how they can still show up and give you that support that you need, because this is important.
Yeah.
Because because that kind of led into my final things.
Yeah.
So, my final takeaway is you're not alone. These are my final thoughts. Validating your feelings and emotions is key.
Yes.
Right. Encouraging grace and self-care. You have to show up for yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to be able to express your feelings. You have to be able to do the self-care for you to be able to show up as a great caregiver. So take advantage of support groups. Take advantage of the Green Table Senior Care Talk Show. We want to be a place where we can help you express, we can help share ideas, we can get more feedback from other caregivers to show that you're not alone, that we hear this from so many families where they have this unseen weight.
Yes.
And how can they better communicate with their loved ones, and how they can all better show up to make sure their loved one is taken care of.
Yeah. So if they don't say anything, check on them, give them a call, see how you can give them a helping hand, because it is a unseen weight, and family don't always see all of the aspects of family caregiving. Like I said, it is a full-time job.
Yeah. So I just encourage you all out there, your efforts matter. You matter. And so you're not in it alone. Even if you feel like you're going unseen, you're deeply valued, right?
Yeah.
And so I want you to know that we see you and we hear you. And so if it's something that you want us to talk about here on the Green Table Talk Show, we're going to do it, because we want to shine a light on things like this that are happening, but nobody's talking about it.
Right.
And so we want to talk about it. So please DM us. Email us, let us know. We want to talk about topics that matters, and that are happening and that need to shine a light on.
That's right.
So I hope this was good. We felt like, this is something that needs to be talked about. But until next time, we want you to take care of yourself. We want to take care of each other. And while we're doing that, you can get encouragement, you can get inspiration, you can get resources right here on the Green Table Senior Care Talk Show, here every Monday at 6 p.m., and how we can help you in this journey.
That's right.
Thank you, viewers. Thank you. And we will see you right here next Monday, 6 p.m. All right.
Bye now.